Not many 16-year-olds get the chance to play a former world #1 and winner of 3 different Grand Slam titles. Lleyton Hewitt gave it his best shot as he earned top marks in seeing off his long-time idol with 2 tiebreaks.
That's a great victory for the 16-year-old Lleyton Hewitt.
So excited, he could be excused for forgetting who was whose fan.
Andre's always been a big fan of mine and an idol as I was growing up. Andre's always been a big fan of mine.
Welcome back to the first modest chapter of Lleyton Hewitt's life. Lleyton, we just saw you at only 16 playing the great Andre Agassi, but you were really the fan of Agassi, obviously, and I believe still have his poster up on the wall at the family home.
Yeah. I always idolised him growing up for what he did in tennis and, you know, the way that he dressed and showed his true personality out in the court.
Well, going into that match against Andre Agassi, you're ranked only 550 in the world. But you go on to defeat the biggest name in tennis in straight sets. And you psych yourself up beforehand while listening to the band Midnight Oil. So the lead singer of the Oils, and now, ladies and gentlemen, the Minister for the Environment, Peter Garrett, sends you this.
Well, you always know when you make music there's a chance that people will be inspired, but who could have guessed that a young 16-year-old tennis player would be lowly ranked in the world and be listening to some Oils and then go out and beat Andre Agassi. That was the start of a mighty career, so well done, Lleyton, and all the best on a very special night.
And also, during those days, you also prepare for matches by watching the Rocky movies for motivation. Right on cue. Australia's favourite cheer squad, the Fanatics. Right on cue. Why the fascination with Rocky?
I'm not sure. I think it's that competitiveness and sort of the underdog and the battler.
Well, you win over Agassi in Adelaide, as we mentioned, at only 16, and it makes you an international sensation. How do you think you've handled fame over the years? You're not comfortable with it, really, are you?
Not really. You know, I think I handle it pretty well, considering it is a totally different thing when, you know, you're 16, you get thrown in the spotlight, and you know, and everyone's pretty much watching you on a world stage and playing all the big events. And yeah, you're going to make mistakes over times, and you're going to learn from that. And you know, I was out there basically playing in Grand Slams, you know, when most guys were doing year 11 and 12 at school. So. Yeah. There was a lot of big differences, and I feel like I've really matured over the years and become not only a better tennis player but a better person as well. Yeah, I think nowadays I handle it a lot better.
Well, no matter how you're treated in the media, you always give everything, as we all know and talked about tonight, on the court. And you are never more passionate than when you are representing Australia.